Phil Marcantonio. I'm a senior collection system worker here at Ross Valley Sanitary District. We service about 47,000 customers. Most of it's residential. We do have some commercial involved in that. We have about 195 miles of sewer. We have about 8 miles of force main and 19 pump and lift stations. Out of those 19 pump stations, we have what we call 5 major stations. And out of those 5 major stations, we have Franklin Miller's diminutors in those stations. We average about 4 million gallons a day in the dry weather. Here in wet weather, we go up as high as 60 million gallons a day. These machines have been great for us. Prior to installing these, the issues we were having was the efficiency with our pumps. Our pumps would rag sometimes twice a day, but guaranteed twice a week we were ragging pumps, which put a lot of extra work on us trying to keep the station going. The great thing about the diminutors is they are efficient, they're effective, they're reliable, and they're easy to maintain. The previous grinders we had in here would keep grinding until they overheated or tripped out, which caused issues. We either had to have on-call staff come in, which cost the district money coming in. And with these have been in this station here at Pump Station 13 for 2 years. And we haven't had any issues with ragging pumps or having to deal with that. Franklin Miller has been great with their customer service. They're based out of the US. The product's made in the USA, which is great. You have very little problems with them, and they do their job great. And we've benefited from that tremendously. They have a saying at Franklin Miller, built like a tank. Well, the DM25's Ross Valley's tank. So these have been a godsend. Like I said, we have 7 of them here, and we would put in more if we had some more pump stations, but we pretty much have them in every single pump station we have that could take them. So kudos to Franklin Miller.
My name is Noel Sandoval. I am an operations supervisor here at Ross Valley Sanitary District. I've been working for the district for about a little over 23 years. We have our Franklin Miller diminutor grinders. We've had these since 2011. We first bought the first one because we were having so much trouble with the prior grinders. I remember in like around 2010 asking our engineering department to give us something better than what we had. And when the project got built and the grinder got put in, I started noticing that all our problems went away. Now the maintenance on these things is great because compared to the old ones were a lot more complicated in the way that some of the teeth were really, really hard to remove. These have some bolts. You take the bolts off and the assembly comes right out, and then we can put the brand new assembly right in. And one good feature that we really like about these diminutors is that they rotate one way for about 2 hours, and then they rotate another way for about 2 hours. But if there's something jams up and comes down the pipe and jams it up, what it does is it starts going backwards on purpose. So kicks out whatever obstacle, debris, kicks it out, and then repositions itself and comes and attacks it, and pretty much breaks up anything. I'd hate to go up against one of these things. It'd tear you up. The service is hands down the best. They've always been real responsive. They have gone to the trouble of actually flying a representative out here and helping us out, because they actually helped us rebuild the very first one. When it was time for rebuild, one of the representatives came out, spent a couple of days with us, and actually helped us rebuild it ourselves. That kind of service is greatly appreciated, and that is one of the biggest reasons that we stay with Franklin Miller, because not only does the product perform, but it also, the people behind it are there for us 24/7, 7 days a week.